Hey guys, welcome back to Indian Stock Traders, and in this video I'll be sharing with you guys an interesting swing trading strategy which requires the 50 and the 15 EMA crossover. So in this strategy I'll be teaching you guys about how to take long trades, how to put a stop loss, and what could be your estimated target in this trade. So if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe and smash the like button so I can keep coming up with more videos. So let's get to the video now. Okay guys, so now I'll be showing you how you can take trades using the 50 and the 15 EMA crossover. So for this strategy, the best time frame is the 4-hour time frame, but you can also use the 1-day time frame. And second, what you need is obviously the 15 and the 50 EMA. Alright. And so now what are crossovers? So what is this EMA crossover strategy? So when a shorter time frame EMA, right, when a shorter time frame EMA crosses the longer time frame EMA from above it, or it crosses it from below it, it generates a buy signal. So this point, alright, this is called a EMA crossover. And this point right here is called the buy signal or a sell signal. Okay. So in this video, I'll be teaching you how you can take bullish trades using this EMA crossover strategy. So when a shorter time frame EMA crosses the larger time frame EMA from below it, like right here, okay, it generates a buy signal. So how to identify which EMA is the shorter time frame EMA and which EMA is the larger time frame EMA? So it is clearly given here, right? There's no need to know which one is which, but just for your knowledge, the EMA which travels slower, which moves slower with change in price, is the larger time frame EMA. And the EMA which moves faster with change in price is the shorter time frame EMA. As we can see here, the black color line is the 15 EMA and it is moving faster with change in price. And as we can see, the larger EMA, which is the 50 EMA, it is moving slower with change in price. As we can see, it is moving slower, all right, with change in price. So this is the larger, this is how you can identify which EMA is the larger one and which is the shorter one. So now I'll be teaching you how you can take bullish trades using this strategy, how you can go long using this strategy. Alright, so this strategy is a swing trading strategy. So a swing trader is basically a person who holds a stock for more than a day. Alright, their holding period could be even 2 days, but you hold it for longer than a day. So in this strategy, it is very simple. So when the 15 EMA crosses the 50 EMA from below it, it generates a buy signal. Okay, it generates a buy signal. So when this buy signal is generated at this point right here, right, the buy signal is generated at exactly this candlestick. Okay, at this candlestick. So our entry in this stock, okay, our entry in this stock will be on the next 4-hour candle. So we just have to see if if this trend is a strong trend. Okay, if the bullish trend, which is going to happen in the future, which is going to take place in the future, is a strong bullish trend. So we have to wait and see whether this buy signal is a legitimate buy signal or not. As we can see here, the 50 EMA crossed the 50 EMA from below it, generating a buy signal. So this is the candle which we get alert on the stock, and this is the candle which we enter in the stock. So let's assume we entered somewhere here. So as we can see, we got a good profit of around, let's say the stock went up by around 20%, but let's say we got around 15%, a 15% in from 4th August all the way to 6th September is a pretty good profit in a company like TCS. Okay, so this is how you can use this strategy to trade stocks. Alright, go long on stocks. And now I'll be telling you guys what should be your stop loss in this trade. So a stop loss is pretty simple. When the candlesticks form below, okay, when the candlesticks start to form below the 50 EMA, the larger EMA, it indicates that the stock is going to take a bearish trend. All right, it indicates that the stock might take a bearish trend. For example, let's say we entered here, okay, and this place, right, exactly this place, okay, the candles have started to form below the 50 EMA. It has broken down below the 50 EMA. The 50 EMA acts as a strong resistance, support and a strong resistance for the stock, as we can see here, right? It is following this support and resistance. Okay, as it is breaking above it, it is giving a breakout, and when it is breaking below it, it is giving a breakdown. So as we can see here, we would exit this stock somewhere at this place right here, because it started to break it. Yes, I can see that the stock took a bullish trend, but that always happens in the stock market. All right, it doesn't go all it stock. Your strategies never go 100% accurate. So it may happen that it may always take a bullish trend. Okay, it may take a reversal, but we have to exit. We have to exit when this stock starts to break below the 50 EMA. And of course, we can use support and resistance, as we can see right here. As we can see right here, that the stock was taking a support right here. Okay, as we can see right here, the stock is at a support price. So we can also see, we can also use support and resistance in this strategy. And when the stock is breaking below the 50 EMA, we might not exit here, because this is a support price for the stock. Okay, so we have to keep in, all of these things. Alright, the 50 EMA is not the complete deciding authority for your exit position or for your stop loss. Okay, so if it starts to break below the 50 EMA, you're supposed to get alert, and you're supposed to get ready. And right, as it breaks below it, find support zones. As we can see, it started to break below it here, and we could see that this zone right here is a pretty strong support zone for TCS. So we may not exit here. Okay, it completely depends on you as a trader. If you've achieved your target of, let's say, 10 to 15%, right, we entered here, and over here we achieved around 15%, right, we entered somewhere here, and over here we achieved 15%. So as a trader, if you can see that your target is being achieved, you can exit. But if you want to continue and go, if your holding period is longer, then you can obviously start making zones like these, right? We identified this as a support zone. Right, let's assume we're at this point right here. So we may not exit. Okay, we may not exit our trade here. We can continue to hold it, because this is a support for the stock. Okay, so this is how you can take bullish trades using this 50 and the 15 EMA crossover. Let me just sum it up for you guys again. When the shorter time frame EMA, the 15 EMA crosses the 50 EMA from below it, generates a buy signal. And we have to continue with the trend until it starts to come back to the 50 EMA. All right, when the stock starts moving towards the 50 EMA, we can continue with our trade. All right, when it starts to approach the 50 EMA, we have to get alert. And if it breaks the 50 EMA, and if, let's assume, there is no support, okay, let's assume this point was no support, then we would exit our trade when it starts to break below the 50 EMA, 50 moving average, right, the blue line. When it starts to break below it, we can exit our trade. And let's assume we entered somewhere, let's say here, and a target of around 15%, all right, from August to October is a pretty good swing trade. Okay, is a pretty good swing trade for a safe trader, right? TCS is a pretty safe stock. Okay, and in TCS, a 15% target is a very good target. So this is how you can exit and enter using, how you can take bullish trades, how you can take long trades using this strategy, this simple 15 and the 50 EMA strategy. Okay, right? So guys, this was it for this video. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.